The single most important thing in social media is you've got to be engaging. Engaging means that people want to interact with you. They want to have a relationship with you online. You're doing something, you're presenting something to them that makes them come to you or come back to you or be a part of the community that's around you. So being engaging is very, very important. And I said it before, this is not about you. What you do in your organizations is not about you. You're not selling a product that's all you, that has your brand all over it. You are helping the community. You're providing a critical service. And so it's about the people that are serviced by what you do. It's about the people who can become supporters of what you do and help to change the world, really. So don't go into social media or really anything in relationship building saying, hey, here's what we do, this is what we do, this is what we do. It's important to know what you do, but it has to be about everybody else. And that's how you get people to engage with you. They identify with you, and that's important. So I'm going to be a conversation starter. So specifically on Facebook, what you want to do, and I have a rule, and it kind of fluctuates. It really depends on what your organization does, but generally I'd say 90% of the content, so the things that you put on your Facebook page or Twitter or YouTube, whatever, 90% of the content should be not specifically about you and your organization and what you're doing. Because if it's always about you, people get really bored of that. They turn you off. They don't want to see a daily post about, what you did or, this event coming up or, the organizations that every day post, we need money, here's the donate button. People turn that off because they don't engage with that. They want to feel like they're part of it. People care about themselves, the loved ones around them, and causes that really ignite them. And you got to be the purveyor of that, I guess. So the kinds of things that you can actually post up on Facebook, for example, things about your cause or your sector, specifically photos and video. Photos and video are the ones that people go to. By far, if you put a text post up, and you might get some likes and comments, but really, truly, it's the photos and the video because they're vibrant, they're eye-catching, they can identify with it. So focus on photo and video. So even if you want to put a text post up, go and do a screenshot of something related. Go grab an image, put the image up, and then in the text, put a link to whatever the content is you're going to, whether it's a blog or something else. Get something that's eye-catching because the photos and video are key. Also, you want to get them to engage with you. So if you do questions or challenges, so, it could be, hey, what was the best race you ran all year? And that's the kind of thing, people who are totally into running are like, oh my God, I did this one, and they'll tell you all about it, the wharf to wharf or whatever it is. You're going to get people even back and forthing on that of what was their, people love to share stuff that they're passionate about. So get them to share by asking questions, right? And also one note on this, extremely important to respond to comments very, very quickly. Engagement's extremely important, not only because you want to get people surrounding you and helping you, but also because there's a thing called EdgeRank. EdgeRank is basically it's a prioritization algorithm that Facebook uses to determine where a post goes in someone's newsfeed. So it's not chronologically based. That has something to do with it. But if you've got a page or a post that's commented on, liked, or shared, it has a better likelihood of being seen by other people in their news feeds. So if you're posting stuff all the time and you're getting no comments, no engagement whatsoever, you're not helping yourself. Yours goes to the bottom of the pile. So people could be on Facebook constantly and they may never see what you're posting because it's so far down and they're not scrolling down. So it's really important logistically, I guess, in terms of Facebook for you to engage people so that your posts float up to the top. They're more likely to have those eyeballs see it. And then they're more likely to comment on it in the future. The stats and statistics are still important, especially when you're talking the medical fields, people like that. Don't overload everybody with stats and statistics because they do get bored of it. And I'll tell you a story in a little bit of why stats and statistics aren't everything, because you're trying to emotionally engage with people, but they are important. And then share other people's Facebook posts. Follow the pages of things that are complementary, similar. They're doing the same kinds of things you're doing, and just go and share their posts. And you can create relationships that way too, but then you're doing more relevant stuff. And then, of course, your photos and your videos, your milestones, the events you have, any fundraising campaigns you're doing. And again, keep that to a minimum. Really about 5 to 10% of your post should be that. But you do need to include it because you are very important in the process.